Please welcome, representing Switzerland, Zielinski and Bencic and Jakob Paul. Please welcome, representing Poland, Kawa and Zielinski.
Polish fan out of her seat, but everybody else, Casey, on the edge of their seats. This is the most meaningful moment for so many of these players out there. Katarzyna Kawa particularly, Jakob Paul down the other end, of course. Jan Zielinski, a champion in mixed doubles twice in Australia and at Wimbledon in 2024. Bencic has tasted sweet success. For the other two unheralded players, this is the biggest moment of their life.
Sure is. They don't get much bigger than this, particularly given the situation. It's been a big United Cup, but it's all about representing your country, and that is what elevates this event, and it's what these players love to do.
Just a couple of reminders, 2 photos please, one with Bren here and then one just the 4 of you. Remember, we have video review. If you want to video review a call or a not call, you can do this after the point. Unless it's a hindrance, for a hindrance you have to stop the rally, okay? Any questions? Questions? Your choice. We have heads or tails. Heads? It is tails. Serve? Stay? Okay. And the photo, please.
And it is really fitting that it comes down to these 4 players, Casey, because they have remained as teams undefeated throughout the course of this competition.
Yeah, quite extraordinary. So when you talk about the mixed doubles playing an important factor, it has for both of these teams, and it has been these teams that have got their countries through to the final. So undefeated. You can take us through exactly all the results, Petch, because they're extraordinary, both beaten quality opponents. But Zielinski and Bencic, wow, she has had quite the tournament.
She really has. You can have a look at her doubles ranking there, but obviously she has excelled in singles ever really since she burst onto the scene as a quite remarkable 18-year-old. Those of you that were around following tennis back then will remember that run. Bouchard, Wozniacki, Lisicki, Ivanovic, Serena Williams, and then Simona Halep as an 18-year-old. She was and has been absolutely phenomenal, as she has been in this particular tournament. She has been undefeated, 9-0. She has an opportunity to be 10 out of 10. Jakob Paul, what can you say about him? He has come to the fore, 26 years of age. He's been outside the world's top 250 in singles. He's been as high as 74 in doubles last year. He had a really good season. Actually started off the season very strongly with the Dutchman who we saw here, David Pell, who made the final of Wimbledon. But he has done a nice job of picking up a 4th doubles challenger title in Trieste. But it's been his exploits here that have really sort of taken him to the fore, and credit to him. Katarzyna Kawa, somebody, Casey, that we've kind of followed throughout the course of her career. She's had some big highs. She's been to the final of a couple of WTA events, in Jamala back in 2019, in Bogota coming out of qualies last year. But as you can see there, that is her highest ranking of 64, never quite broken into the world's top 100 in singles. But she has played a significant part in the success of Team Poland and has looked incredibly confident. Returning yesterday in the match against USA was spectacularly good against Christian Harrison and Coco Gauff. Had to save some set points. This man has been really the team captain of the mixed doubles. As I say, he's won a couple of majors in Australia and at Wimbledon. He's been a finalist of the Australian Open men's doubles with Hugo Nice back in 2023. He's been inside the world's top 10. But the scene is set, Casey, and yes, they're the bios, yes, they're the resumes. But to be honest, in a moment of this magnitude, they kind of go out the window. It's whoever's going to handle the moment better, who's going to create some opportunities. Just quickly for the people that are listening, where are the relative strengths of both teams from what you've witnessed?
Well, I think for Team Poland, Zielinski has really taken charge of Team Poland in the mixed doubles, and Kawa has gone with him. So he has imposed himself at the net. He has got such a reliable serve. She's really held her ground at net. So I guess they've just combined really well, but Zielinski has certainly been the charge there. Team Switzerland, well, they've just been really steady. Even in the group stages, they played 2 match tie breaks to get through both of those ties. They beat Irani and Vavasori, who are, in my opinion, one of the best mixed doubles teams in the
Major
world.
champs.
Yeah, so that was an incredible win for them. And then they had another incredible win against Team Belgium, 10-5. So their strength, they have a really good connection, Paul and Bencic. But Bencic really, you know, also, again, it's so important in mixed to be able to connect as a team.
It's a last dance in 2026 for Stan Wawrinka. He has played some beautiful tennis on the singles court. He's only picked up the 1 win, but he has pushed some quality opponents very close. But it has been his team captaincy that has been special. He has not missed a shot of any of his teammates despite having to play singles. And he will be out there for one last push. Ian Hughes next to him in the red shirt. Belinda Bencic's private coach, Belinda's husband in the background there. She also in between matches has had to play mum to Bella. Can the fairy tale land? It's possible. It may well be on the stroke of midnight. And it really would be a Cinderella story. It could be third time lucky for Team Poland, who've lost the last couple of years. 4 players, 2 nations, 1 trophy, the same dream.
Play.
Casey, I don't want to be too simplistic, but is settling early something that is crucial here?
Absolutely, and particularly for Kawa from Team Poland. Team USA really tested her out early yesterday, and she was up for the task. She was up for the challenge. But yes, very important to settle, and as we have seen, and it is very important in the mixed doubles, the first point of every game really sets up the game. The deciding points become crucial. You want to walk off. Both of these teams will want to walk off the court feeling like they didn't hold back, they didn't hesitate, and they went after it. Easier said than done.
It's the type of shot you've got to take on in doubles or mixed doubles, trying to just make sure that the opponents don't feel as though they have leeway to cross whenever they want.
On top of settling early, Petch in any mixed doubles is also those line balls, setting the tone early that you, as a returner, are prepared to go down the line. Make your opponents think where you're going to return from the very beginning.
And he's landed that. It's a strong start for Team Switzerland.
First game.
Ryan Harrison also joining us. Ryan down courtside, a bit of electricity in the air. You obviously watched your brother play agonisingly close last night in the mix. What impressed you about the team that they were up against?
Well, I thought that the Polish team yesterday did a good job of taking over and staying aggressive in those crucial moments. Both times in both sets they played, they had to save set points. And they stayed aggressive. They backed themselves. They did the things you'd like to see in mixed doubles, which includes making first serves, setting your partner up. And then, of course, Zielinski, when he has an opportunity with his forehand, that's by far the better wing. So I thought that Paul did a good job there early on, just opening up the court, testing that Zielinski backhand, and then, of course, being aware when he looks to cross and try to help out.
Team Poland to serve. Finland.
Paul's shown what a quality backhand he has. It's going to be interesting to see where Zielinski goes on this opening point. Well, he might stay away from the forehand.
He timed that return beautifully, didn't he? But you've mentioned throughout this tournament the reliability of the serve of Zielinski and how technically sound it is, Petch, and it really has held up in big moments.
Good high-octane start by both. Not easy for Kawa and Paul sitting on the sidelines throughout those two contests to get up and ready. Crowd's ready.
Thank you. Thank you.
Further examples of what a wonderful serve he has.
40-30. Game, Team Poland.
Still all to play for.
Eager, up on her feet already as well, and this is exactly what also Zielinski has done in every match. Team Australia against Team USA, he gets the crowd involved from the very beginning. He gets his team bench up, he gets the energy from the crowd up, and it's been exciting to watch. So I expected nothing less from him tonight.
Every mistake is going to feel as though it's amplified tonight. That was sharp from Kawa.
She's been as I mentioned, rock solid at net. She's always got the racket out in front. You'll see her here on the balls of her feet. She's always moving forward and wanting the ball. Great placement there on the volley.
Switzerland with something to think about here.
Love 14.
And Poland with an opportunity to capitalize on. It's been a day of absolute cinema, and the script writers have decided that it is Team Poland who get the early advantage, 2-1.
Team Poland leads by 2-1.
Casey, he looks so assured, doesn't he?
Sure does, and this is exactly what they've done so well. Kawa has returned exceptionally well, and Zielinski helps her out. Well, actually assists her, complements her brilliant returning, and is all over the net. Maybe a quick shower, fist pump, and back through the tunnel, back court side.
They have been superbly supported this week, Team Poland. All the teams have, but the Polish fans have been incredibly vocal. And they are in good spirits, having to come from behind. Bencic with the 3-set win against Świątek.
Time.
Hologic with a final set victory over Stan Wawrinka. And a good promising start after just 10 minutes.
Kawa representing Team Poland to serve.
You know, sitting here courtside, just watching the way that Zielinski times up that poach, he does such a good job, even there on the second serve, of letting them commit to the spot and then making his move once they can't change directions. He's got great instincts up there at the net.
Yeah, and Ryan, that's why he's been so difficult for so many teams this week, is because returners, you commit to the return and you think he's not going to go, and then all of a sudden he's right there. He's explosive, he moves well. A bit of trouble here for Team Poland. And that's where you can already see the doubt. Bencic opting and committing to the line ball, thinking perhaps Zielinski's going across, but again, just timing it enough to give it a bit of a fake, and then he moves back to his original spot and finishes it.
Kawa carves a lob out of nowhere.
30 on.
Such a great change-up, isn't it? And she has played that further along in matches. It's been pulled out, but you're right. What a great option to bring out early in this match to show Team Switzerland her complete repertoire of shots that she has shown us all week.
And by such margins is the United Cup going to be decided tonight. Switzerland get the break back swiftly. Lack of first serves hurting Poland there.
He's telling him to serve big, big serve.
Love the team.
Great return again, just ferocious.
Love 30.
It was a great return, and Bencic couldn't get it where she wanted it, low at the feet or in an awkward position for Kawa.
Well, even though they don't get this point, watch Zielinski, how much he flies over there. He is all the way in the half of the court for Kawa, and he hits a really good ball. It's just very good from Bencic holding her ground up there.
Nice change up.
30 all. 40-30.
Go team. Come on, legs with the serve. Come on, here we go.
Stan knows better than anyone out there on the court about nerves in the legs. Remember him writing that message after he beat Djokovic at the US Open about how in the opening set he felt as though he just couldn't move and he was banging his quads, just pure nerves. Turn it around. So many significant moments coming so swiftly already. Zielinski goes around the kick serve again, drills it at Bencic, gets the desired outcome, and it is a break again for Poland, 3-2. And Ryan, these are the moments as well, isn't it, that, you know, if you feel a bit more confident, maybe you know Zielinski's going to run around your kicker and you may go with the slider down the tee, but when you're nervous and you're just trying to establish your lead again, you kind of play safe.
Yeah, and I think it goes back a little bit to also first serve percentage. If your first serve percentage is up in mixed doubles as the male, you can really help Bencic get involved. But then when you hit a second serve in there and she's watching as Zielinski runs around to wind up on that forehand, she's got to respect the power and the speed that he can put on it. So she's actually on the back foot, backing up, trying to make that volley. That makes it exponentially more difficult. So important to keep the first serve percentage up in these crunch moments.
It's been really interesting to watch in the mix how Stan has just let Jakob Poul just kind of be in his own space. He hasn't tried to overcoach him, Casey.
No, I think his leadership with what information he has fed Paul has been perfect. He's allowed him to play his own game, even small little bits of information like use your legs, drive up out of the serve. It's exactly the type of information that Paul needs.
Casey, do you think there's any wisdom in both playing back against this first serve from Zielinski?
Yeah, I do. Yep, I think it just allows on the first serve to create a little bit more space for the returner. But when he's serving like that, I'm not sure there's much of a difference.
And just watching down here courtside early on in the match in his first service game when he faced a deficit, he went with that wide serve twice, and there he goes after the 2 T serves. So he's really hitting all the spots well.
And talk about leg drive. I feel like Zielinski's got one of the best leg drive and leg pops out of the serve than I've seen in a long time. And he's really actually had to, let's take a look at it here. Look how low he loads. Pulls that back leg up and just explodes out of the serve.
Switzerland trying to rally again from a breakdown. Oh, that's good.
Team Poland.
Great teamwork.
Team Poland leads by 4 games.
So good from Kawa at the net. She has been like this through the entire tournament. You can see her there exploding out of the I formation, wanting the ball, knows where she's moving to. That's a pre-planned formation. And she's putting the volleys in the right spot. She's finishing them. She knows a lot of traffic is coming her way. So she has been up for every challenge that has been thrown at her.
Paul and Kawa had to grow their own shadows. There are some legends in amongst their teams, and it's not easy to get out of that shadow, but they have done so emphatically this week.
Third, Sheila.
Nice from Paul. Again, getting involved, taking away the middle part of the court.
That sets things up nicely again as Bencic comfortably holds serve. Switzerland try and tailgate Poland throughout the course of this opening set. That's what they hope. Third time lucky. Inauspicious start, of course, with Iga going down to Bencic, somebody that she had a very healthy head-to-head against, but the dream is still very much alive. It's been a phenomenal tournament once again here in Sydney under the roof here at the Ken Rosewell Arena. An event that has come into its own, the fourth edition of it, and we have had some late night finishes, we have had some epic contests, And right now it is still very much on a knife's edge. New balls, 4-3.
Well, we heard the crowd getting up for Team Poland there, and I have to say, looking here at the team boxes above the benches, if you look at the Swiss side, there's just one person in the box. Good put away there from Zielinski, but if you look up at the Team Poland box, you've got a full box and you have a none. So I'm not sure how you have to fighting against that too. I always thought God had to be impartial. Yeah, she's been into it the whole match. She's been cheering.
Yeah, she's been quite the feature for Team Poland, hasn't she?
Thank you, thank you.
Zielinski wins it with the volley, but Kawa was unbelievable in that rally.
What a reflex. I love the finger wag afterwards. Paul went through when he gave him the old Mutombo. No, no, no.
Paul trying to eliminate the Zielinski bloodline there.
Not on my watch, says Zielinski. But yes, back to Kawa in that game, Petch and Ryan, because she made an incredible amount of first serves. And out of that corner there was a couple of balls that she dug out, got Team Poland back in to that point just then to close out the game. A very impressive game on the serve of Kawa. And you can just see when Zielinski returns and moves forward and Team Poland are both at the net. It puts so much doubt in your mind as an opponent, because are you going to go overhead? I wouldn't, because Zielinski's overhead is so reliable. Kawa is holding ground, being solid at the net. So I really like that move from Team Poland, where they're both up at the net as a pair. And same goes for Team Switzerland. Actually, I just like that in general. 30, get to the net as a pair, because it is so hard. You feel so much pressure consistently to know where to go.
Well, in amongst the magnitude of the moment, some unbelievable entertainment already.
15.
Fast hands, great reflexes. And a confident hold gives them one last chance to keep this opening set alive. 5-4 Poland. Casey, do you like to talk a lot at the changeovers when you were playing?
It depended which partner I had. No, I did. I was a bit of a chatter. I'm a bit of a talker. So, yeah, like to discuss the match, debrief, also perhaps dinner plans, whatever it might be.
Just to take your mind off what's coming up.
Yeah.
Stan trying to infuse them with some confidence, have total conviction. He's a man that's reached the peak, and when you get there, the air gets a little thinner, the decisions amplified and the mistakes magnified. And Jakob Poul, for one, is not used to these huge occasions, and that's why it's nice to have Stan to lean into. Can they salvage this opening set?
I think Paul might want that one back, because he actually did a brilliant fake. He drew Zielinski in to think, I'm going to go down his line, and Paul was right there with the volley.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a great recovery.
15-all.
Well, they've been able to put the pressure of Zielinski on serve, under pressure a little bit in the opening 2 games he had. He's had the goods with the first serve answer, but now they're starting to creep their way in. Serving out a set certainly poses a different challenge. Much like Hubie Hurkacz, there's just not a lot that can go wrong with that serve. It's a very simple action with good leg load, and you see the similarities, reliability under pressure.
That had some lethal speed attached to it.
30-all.
Yeah, that one was absolutely drilled Kawa at the net. She's been pretty good holding her ground, but this one came in with a bit of extra zing on it. And it's a really smart play from Paul. Just directing traffic there. Wow.
Talk about coolness under pressure.
40-30.
Never flinched for a moment, did he, in taking that?
Those bounce smashes are not easy to play.
Well, especially when the ball was a complete shank off the frame and it's spinning in any direction. Well managed.
starting point.
Lethal again and legitimate. Can Zielinski find the final dagger to put this opening set to bed? Kawa comes to the party and the Poles celebrate. They have been a point away from winning the United Cup before. They're just a set away again. Casey, that was gutsy. What a courageous move.
So gutsy and brave. But that just shows the confidence that she has in the ability for her to, in that big moment, to have the confidence to move, but then also execute that drop volley. So well done from Kawa. Pretty even there in terms of first serve percentage and points won behind the first serve and second serve. As we've come to know in these mixed doubles, a lot of the time the statistics don't mean much. It's the pressure points, it's the big points, it's the deciding points that really determine the outcome of a lot of these matches. And there was some really great tennis from both teams throughout this first set. Team Poland, Zielinski really imposed himself. Again, Kawa just nice and solid. Bencic was pretty solid as well. And back at the end of that first set, wow, did Paul step up his game as well.
The mix has played such a big part in terms of the overall results, but also just in terms of the sheer joy and entertainment of this great sport. Undiluted passion on the faces of everybody inside the Team Poland box and also on the fans. It would have been so easy for Kawa to have just stayed her ground on that final point, but she sensed an opportunity and she delivered for her country. And the confidence that Poland have had from their wins in the quarterfinals against Australia, against Hunter and Smith, and Goff and Harrison coming to the fore. What can Team Switzerland do?
And again, such a great return from Kawa. Just hitting it with enough depth that Paul had to hit up, and as always, Zielinski is right there on top of the net.
Love 13. Love 14.
Poland so fast out of the gates.
Let's first serve. Game, Team Poland.
Couldn't have asked for a better returning game.
First game, second set.
Right out of the top drawer, just what their captain ordered.
And how good has their captain been, Matthias, all week? Such good leadership from him with the entire team, and particularly with this doubles team. He's been great with the interviews. You get a good insight into his clear, concise information. I don't understand Polish, but let's take a listen.
Germany got the better of Poland in 2024. The revenge tour to get a little bit of revenge sweetly in the semis against the USA, who took care of them last year. But the scoreboard is moving in the right direction for Poland here. And he just wondered, Casey, whether the 16 hours on court that Bencic has had in her 9 wins at the United Cup is perhaps just taking its toll.
You would have to think it's got to take a little bit of a toll on her at this point in this mixed doubles. I mean, she's just been extraordinary with the amount of tennis she's played and the level of tennis she's played. Plus, in between, you know, feeding her daughter and doing all the things behind the scenes, looking after her body. There's a lot to do as it's not just all about playing on the court as well. Well, this is an incredible tournament for Kawa. I mean, she's going to walk away. She should be on cloud 9 with the type of tennis, regardless of the outcome. I mean, her movement around the doubles court, her returning. Bencic's husband there just also helping her try to draw every inch that she has left out here on court. I have to say as well, Petch, I do feel like the Polish fans have helped Team Poland this week, and in a number of live doubles rubbers, the Polish fans, they have been fierce this week here in Sydney.
Yeah, guys, court level down here, it's getting really loud to the point that whenever they're getting fired up, it's hard to even speak to the person sitting next to you. It's that loud in here.
Every time Poland at the right time have found the right shot. Can that trend continue? Yeah, it does. Just missing that return, Paul. And another step taken closer to the finishing line for Poland. Stand just like Belinda when he puts on the red and white of the Swiss colours, has been magnificent. Winner in the Davis Cup, of course, gold medalist with Federer in the doubles at the Olympics in Beijing. Belinda a winner in singles in the Olympic gold in Tokyo, also silver medalist in the doubles, has won the Billie Jean King Cup for Switzerland.
for Chile. Game, Team Switzerland.
Classy hold from Bencic keeps them in contention early on in this second set, despite trailing by the set and a break.
Super. Let's go. We go for it. Great for Tony. You try. That's the way to do it.
Well, we've had an awesome time here, Casey. Had an awesome time, not just at the tennis, though, with everything else that's been able to be out there to see the street food cultural activities as well. A lot of the native animals, of course, putting big smiles on the kids' face. I'm sure your kids love to get out there in amongst it.
Sure do. Always looking for different adventures.
Stay away from the emu, though.
I've also been told to stay away from the drop bears. The crew, yeah, the crew got me reeled in on that one.
They came ready to cheer, they dressed accordingly, and they may just get their wish as champions of the United Cup. One thing's for sure, it all ends here.
Well, guys, I get the feeling that Switzerland's going to have to find a way to manufacture some energy to combat what's going on the Polish side. They're just playing with so much confidence right now and really using the crowd. I'd like to see Switzerland try and get up if they get a couple points here to try and get out in front.
Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I think given also the crowd, you can hear Polska after every point. It's a prerequisite for the United Cup that you come in your country colours, you get loud in between points, of course. But you just feel that Team Switzerland need to find that extra bit of energy. Even in that previous game, definitely bounded to the team zone.
Well, beautiful strike there from Kawa down the line. As we said earlier, she's been so clutch when they've needed a big shot. She's come up with it. And she has good vision here, sensing that Bencic was trying to get out in the middle of the court. Finding that space down the line.
Wow.
30-15.
Iga and Hubi absolutely pumped with the tennis that Kawa is producing. You have to actually commit pretty early to these line balls, and that's what she's doing. It's coming back at her with pace, but she is absolutely committed to that shot. And that is what helps the execution.
She might have had a light resume coming in here, but it was deceptive because she has been so destructive.
What about that one, Petch? Just the ability to then recognise that, okay, this one I'm going to go take some pace off and go at the feet of Paul. Like, so switched on and sharp to know which shot to play in the right moment.
30-13.
What a game this has been. Yes, there's strategy, but there has been some simply awesome shot making. You gotta love it.
Team Poland. Team Poland leads 2-3 against 1.
Doesn't always create character tennis, but I tell you what, it always reveals it. And Kawa is rising to the occasion.
Finland.
Nice job from Team Switzerland. And now their job is to hold serve here, continue to stay with Team Poland. And as we've seen, there will be moments even here in this second set where things will be able to change, or you'll get your chance.
Decision-making by Kawa has just been extraordinary. Detonated many ground strokes, but then has been so delicate with others.
And given the situation and the pressure and what is on the line, I love what you just said about character and what tennis does, Petch, because I think you nailed it there.
Oh, this is special.
Great exchange here. Zielinski on the stretch. Bencic didn't quite get that one at the feet, but then gets down so low, finds the space there.
Dan pointing to his head because belief is irresistible. It's also learnable, and it can make you, even in moments like this when you're behind, unstoppable. Poland 3-2, second set.
The energy is super good, super good. Energy. Be simple, aggressive, keep it simple, aggressive. Every time you use your leg to go forward, change everything. Everything. Yes, so close. You're gonna get the opportunities. You're gonna get them.
continues to offer words of wisdom and advice and positivity, talking about the fact that they're going to get their opportunity. The energy's good.
And he said, keep it simple, and that they are so close. And that's the feeling I get, that they are just, they're not far off.
Just wonder whether going back on this serve would just help them occasionally, maybe just scramble one. It could be a bit scruffy. Just try and insert themselves into the conversation early on in the game.
And if they do just happen to snag a few returns, that, like you said, it might be scrappy. It gives Kawa a different look as well when you've got two players back.
Yeah, because I feel as though he feels very comfortable. Bangs a big serve down and Kawa's going to do the rest of the net. If she's got a different look, it may throw him off a bit.
Yeah.
Paul punches that one away.
13-15.
He's got great width to his serve, whether it's out wide there or pulls it down the tee. You've got a lot of the baseline to defend when you're returning.
Game.
And that ace
Team Poland.
ices the
Ball
game.
change, please. New balls.
I'm trying to figure out what that celebration was. Whatever it was, he's feeling confident. Every time he pulls out something special, he's got a response, and he's figuring out how to engage the crowd here. And, you know, if you're Team Switzerland right now, you got to be telling yourself. Here we go, another look at it.
I think it was at the throwdown, maybe.
Is that the throwdown?
I don't know. Just, looks like a bit of a throwdown.
Yeah, it's a confident move, whatever it is.
Let whistle.
Stop.
Love 15.
Stop.
Brilliant second serve.
It's certainly a must-win game for Team Switzerland. Bencic leading some first serves. And it's certainly now at this point of the match where you can't help but feel like fresh legs have been everything. Team Poland bringing out two fresh players off the bench to have that depth in your team, to be able to put in a team that hasn't played singles and can play this level of doubles is so advantageous in this event.
30-15.
Fault.
And that is an error earned because of the way that obviously Zielinski has returned, but because of the movement from Kawa at the net, Bencic felt as though she needed to do more with that ball to keep it away from a potential interception.
Out.
40-30.
And again, Kawa's movements caught Bencic's eye.
Deciding point.
And this really feels, for both teams here, we are on the edge of potential history or heartbreak. 5-2 deficit surely would be too much for Team Switzerland to overcome. But at 4-3, they're still very much in it. Paul tidies things up, and they stalk Poland in this second set, still trailing by the break.
J'espère pas qu'il fasse des sprints, j'espère avoir la balle qui vient sur toi, c'est pour ça que tu bouges. Tu bouges pour l'attirer. Elle va venir à toi, tu verras. Come on. Right. Don't let this one. Go, we stick with that. So good so far. Yes. Simple, aggressive, and stick with them. No hesitation. You do it directly.
Stan was much more vocal in that one, actually. He has really revved his two players up. He knows, everyone knows, that this is a game that they've got the best opportunity to keep this match alive.
Time.
And how much of the past experiences here at the United Cup will be creeping into Team Poland's mind, trying to close it out at this stage?
Staying true to your identity under pressure is so crucial. And that is exactly what Kawa's done all the way through this contest in previous matches and tonight.
And again, just here holding strong on the baseline, absorbing the pace from Bencic and committing in a peripheral, seeing poor move and committing to that down the line ball.
That's a great response from Paul. And yeah, with Kawa, that's clearly a very comfortable strategy for her under pressure, as she burnt my brother at the net a few times last night. in crucial moments. So she loves that down the line, tram line, as you guys call it down here.
No alleys here.
Okay.
No alleys down under.
What a serve.
30-all.
And I love that it was to the body patch. I love that it wasn't a clear choice of serve to go wide or tee or big, just 173 to the body. And then when Zielinski's moving all over the net, just forcing a return error.
Guys, Bencic just thought the match was over. She went and gave Paul a hug thinking that that was match done, and then he told her that they were still alive. So she feels like she's got a second life right now.
And that could be the wear and tear. This is her 10th match. She's been a perfect 9-0 so far in singles and mixed, Bencic.
Let second serve. Love 15.
You can't blame her for being tired, can you? She has put in a phenomenal effort, has Belinda Bencic, throughout this entire tournament.
They're almost back where they were in 2024 with her catch with championship points against Zverev in the singles. They couldn't close it out then. Can they tonight? That's what they wrote on the whiteboard this morning. Who will win? Poland. And it looks as though that prophecy is going to come true.
15-13.
Fault.
13-14.
Kawa uncorks another forehand. And the champagne is on ice and maybe getting ready to be popped.
The starting point.
Switzerland survive. United Cup point number 2.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Fault.
It's a new name and a new reign. It's third time lucky for Poland as they become United Cup champions. And I don't know if they're going to uncork a bottle of champagne, but he is certainly, Casey, not going to want to recork that forehand.
No, that one will stick very clearly in his memory, I think, for a very long time. Wow, Team Poland, such deserving winners, and they were standout performers in the mixed doubles, this pairing. And Zielinski, that forehand to close out the match, just epitomises pretty much what we've seen all week.
It's life-changing in terms of what it means for somebody like Kawa to come through a moment like that and have the caliber of support on the side as well from Iga and Hubi. And the one beautiful thing about this has utterly been a team effort.
Certainly has, whether it be the group stages where Iga had to pull out her best performances, Hubi finding his form and getting Team Poland through, and then the consistency of this mixed doubles pairing is also what has played a big part in this entire team effort for Team Poland, and they are thoroughly going to enjoy this moment. As you said, third time lucky. They have been waiting for their moment to hold up the United Cup trophy, so it's their time to shine.
So many good sort of subplots throughout the course of the last 10 days here at the United Cup. Hubi's return to the tour, Casey, that's been mesmerising.
Wow, his tennis has been fantastic. So great to see him back. Doesn't matter who you speak to or all of the interviews we've heard, just how excited everyone is to have Hubi back. He really has done a great job in the singles, as did Iga. Yes, she'll be disappointed with a couple of losses, but gee, she played some great tennis as well early against Eva Lees. So, and led by team captain Matthias, he's been fantastic, and the support crew as well.
Jan Zielinski, who has tasted success, of course, in the majors, as we've been talking about in the mixed doubles. Close in men's doubles, but this will be a highlight. This will not be a footnote in his autobiography. This will be on chapter 1. This is how meaningful, and this is how it concluded, with an absolute rocket of a forehand.
And yes, you play lots of tournaments throughout the year. Yes, you get the opportunity to play for yourself, but there's something bigger when you play for your country, and you can see how much this means to him, to Kawa, to the entire team, because it's different, Petch. It feels different. It hits different when you have your country's colours on.
And that, just look at that. Look at how meaningful that is for Zielinski. And it is vodka clear just how great the United Cup has become and how meaningful it is in all of these top players' schedules. Kawa has been as instrumental as those two in terms of winning this competition for Poland.
This is something else. Down at court level now, all of the Polish fans have congregated right around Team Poland. Great scenes. They've really engaged the Polish community here in Sydney, and they have come out in force.
Bencic has been amazing as we sort of drift over the stadium to the Polish fans, but she has been absolutely stunning. Some players wear a racket bag on their back, but she's had a cape on it, Casey, since they rocked up in Perth.
Yeah, I really feel for Belinda. She's been the, everyone said, MVP for the entire tournament, and that she has. Very, very disappointing for Team Switzerland to not get the win, but unfortunately there always has to be a winner or loser, but she is definitely a winner after her United Cup.
It's always a bit of a portrait of pain when you become the runner-up, as you say. She has tasted huge success, Belinda, in the course of her career. For Jakob Paul, this has been phenomenal for him. He's really kind of broken out of the trenches in the doubles in the last 12 months, and he was put into the spotlight here in Sydney. And he handled the situation and the pressure so amazingly well. But it's almost as though Iga cannot believe what has happened.
Yeah, these type of weeks change often the trajectory of players' careers, and for Jakob Paul, it certainly will, I believe, for him. A really nice moment now, just watching Team Swiss hug each other, come together as a team after the disappointment of that. But what a week that they have had, coming from Perth as well. It's been a big task and a big ask for them. They have just absolutely nailed it in every way. As a team, as individuals, it's been fantastic to watch them play.
Yeah, and it's all the more sweeter because of some of the defeats they've had along the way in the last couple of years. For them, only Australia has had the better of Poland over the years. But it is that moment. It is that moment where Poland are going to be crowned champions of the United Cup. Let's take you down to Todd Woodbridge.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the stadium, everybody watching at home, what an extraordinary night that we have witnessed here. The passion, the pride, the intensity that was on display. Would you please join me in showing your appreciation not only for the two teams playing tonight, but for all 18 in the United Cup. But before we continue, we acknowledge the traditional custodians on the land on which we gather today. We pay our respects to their elders past and present and recognise their enduring connection to this land. Now, across this competition, every nation has delivered moments to remember. But today, these two teams have risen above the rest, battling to the newest and the most prestigious prize in tennis, the United Cup. But before we crown our champions, would you please welcome our official party? From Destination New South Wales, the CEO, Karen Jones, the United Cup Tournament Director, Stephen Farrow, the ATP CEO, Enno Polo, and WTA's Senior Vice President of Competition, Fabrice Chiquet. A big thank you also goes to our tournament referees, Ian Smith, along with Pan Whitecross, and all of our chair umpires across both Perth and Sydney. But also we need to thank all of our partners, including the New South Wales Government through its Tourism and Major Events Agency, Destination New South Wales. But before we award our teams with the trophies tonight, the United Cup would like to award the most valuable player to the player from tonight's competing teams that demonstrated the best overall record in the competition. Well, it's not hard to pick who that was. The United Cup 2026 Finals MVP. Congratulations, Belinda Bencic. I now ask the Tournament Director, Stephen Farrow, to present the United Cup 2026 MVP to Belinda from Team Switzerland. Quite an extraordinary performance, playing every match for Team Switzerland. 9-1 over this week. Extraordinary. Well played, Belinda. But unfortunately, in these situations, there can only be one winner. Would you please put your hands together for our finalists, Team Switzerland, and I now invite United Cup Tournament Director Stephen Farrow to present our finalist medals. Starting with Luca Castelnuovo, Neymar Karamoko, Jakob Paul, let's hear it for the playing captain, Stan Wawrinka, and finally, Belinda Bencic. And if I could, I'd like to invite Stan and Belinda, both of you, if you could come up and say a few words, please. We'll start with Belinda.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's so many emotions right now. First of all, congratulations to Team Poland. You played amazing. You deserve this so much. You served us away, literally. And congrats to all your team. Well done. And then I want to say thank you so much to our team. I think it's so bittersweet in this moment, but we can be so proud of ourselves, and we really deserve to celebrate this. And just to each one of you, you know, everyone, how important you are. Also to our bench, our team. Thanks so much. Yeah, it was truly really one of the best weeks of my life, and I'm going to remember this for sure. And and of course, the whole United Cup was just an amazing experience, you know, from start to finish. We started in Perth, we finished in Sydney. The organization was incredible. So many people are working so hard to create an event like this, and we really appreciate it as players. And now you can go.
Okay, finish. Well, I'm going to first congratulate Team Poland. Well done. Amazing player, like always. It's been a great week to watch you. Tough to play against you, so you deserve it. Well done. I would like to thank the tournament, Tennis Australia, and everybody involved behind the scene, also all the ball boys, all the person who's working for this tournament. For us, we had such a good time. It was, honestly, as a player, amazing to play in Perth for the first time, to play here. The organization is perfect. So thank you, Stephen, for everything you've done for the players. We really appreciate it, even if we sometimes complain about things, but it was amazing. So thank you so much. I'm going to say a few words for the team. First, thank you for this great team. The person on the bench over there, thank you so much for being part of the team. Everybody involved helped us to get where we are today. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but we had such a good energy, great feeling. We really enjoyed to spend those 10 days together. It was something really special that we got together, and especially because of one person, Belinda. We all know we're living in Belinda's world, and Belinda, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing on the court. Thank you for what you're doing off the court. You became not long time ago with Martin a mom. You have a family. You still came back so quick, so fast to that high level. This is so impressive to watch. This is amazing. You're an amazing leader. You've been amazing on and off the court. So from everybody, I think one more big cheer for her because she deserves it. And last word, I just want to talk about you here, everybody, all the fans. Even if tonight was a lot of noise for Team Poland, I really enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always coming to those matches. For me, it was my last time here in Sydney. It was my last time also in Perth. It's going to be my last year, so I appreciate you so much. It's been more than 20 years on tour. And I really enjoy, even with a tough loss like tonight, you made it feel so special. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Belinda. Well, our winning team, they were sensational, and quite simply, they deserve the victory. They've been in the final 3 times now, and this was 3rd time lucky. The 2026 United Cup champions, Team Poland. Well done. And I'd ask Stephen now to present the champions' medals to Team Poland, led by captain Matthias Zielinski. Katarzyna Pita. Jan Zielinski. Daniel Mikowski. Katarzyna Kawa. Hubert Hurkacz. And last but not least, Iga Świątek. And if I could ask the captain, Matthias and Iga, to come up and say a few words.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Finally, we've made it. 3rd time lucky. Yeah. First of all, I mean, not lucky because we worked pretty hard, but first of all, I want to congratulate Team Switzerland. Really, you had an amazing tournament. I'm super impressed with each of you, and coming from Perth also, it's not the easiest to adjust to the different conditions here, so congrats for making this far, and yeah, it was a really a great match and pleasure to share the court with you guys. So yeah, I don't know what I should tell and what Matt will tell you guys, but I wanted to thank our team because, guys, like this year, I feel like it was such a team effort. I really felt the support, even though my singles performance wasn't perfect. I feel, you got my spirits up, and each of you, believed till the end. So first of all, Hubi, what a comeback after so many months. You played amazing. You inspire us all with determination and everything that you show on the court. You improved, I feel like, every part of your game, so it's truly amazing. Our doubles team, wow. Honestly, I feel, I don't know, you just beat everyone. It was amazing. The confidence, the smile on your faces, really amazing job. And also, players who didn't play but supported us on every match on the bench. Thank you guys.
also to the team that is not on the court. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So yeah, amazing. And our captain, good choices. Sometimes not the obvious ones, but it all worked. And yeah, the only thing I did today was maybe got Belinda a little bit tired. So it was a good singles. But yeah, I'm really happy that we won as a team, and I'll always remember it because yeah, it's the first time I feel Polish tennis team won a big event like that, and it shows, you know, how big we are in tennis, and that we can inspire maybe next generations. Thank you, guys.
First of all, I want to thank all the tournament organizers, Tennis Australia, Sydney Tourists, but most important, congratulate Team Switzerland for an amazing week. Those events are really special. The teams are united, and I think we should encourage more events like this. And yeah, and second of all, I want to thank my team who did really amazing. We all stick together. Like Iga said, some decisions weren't easy, but at the end we were thinking about the team, we're believing in each other, supporting. So yeah, really proud of my team, and really just want to say thank you for your trust. And like Iga said, I want to thank all the guys who are over there. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. They did all the amazing work, and yeah. And all the Polish fans, of course. Thank you, guys.
Well, it only leaves us one thing left to do. And if I could invite the Destination New South Wales CEO, Karen Jones. Karen, if you could come up to present the United Cup. Oh, there you are. If you could present the United Cup trophy to Team Poland. Team Poland, come on over. It's your time. And we'll leave it with you, Karen. Congratulations once again to Team Poland.
Special moments, more special because it was a genuine team effort all the way through, from the captain to the support crew. Obviously a couple of superstars, but a couple of new superstars were born throughout the course of the United Cup in Team Poland. Kawa, Jan Zielinski were absolutely magnificent, Casey.
Team effort all round from all members of Team Poland in every way, even acknowledgement of the ones that didn't play and the effort that they gave on the practice court, and also sitting in that team zone for many, many hours supporting their team. These are great pictures, both of the teams together. It was a great night of tennis, as was so many of the nights throughout the United Cup, Petch.
Yeah, it really was. So many matches, so many tight contests between teams, and tonight was no different. Both the semis decided by mixed doubles, as was the championship match. Bencic was simply brilliant. Let's hope she can take that on an individual level throughout the course of the season, because it's going to be a joy to watch. She's a very, very special player, Casey, in terms of the way that she plays tennis.
She is wonderful to watch. Also had the experience of playing against her, and her ball is something different. She absorbs pace and looks so lovely and effortless when she plays as well, but with so much grit. And also, since coming back from giving birth, just almost raised her level.
Stan was brilliant as captain. He is a natural leader, no question about that. He's been a champion in his own right. He has a Hall of Fame career, and he has done everything within his power to try and get Switzerland across the line to win the United Cup for the very first time. It's a very credible job in his last dance that he's managed to get them through to the championship match. And it'll be interesting for some of the other players within that team, how they take some of the confidence, the experience, and just being around somebody like Stan back onto the tour to see whether they can be a little uptick in their own performances. But it's all smiles on that side. The Flamingo finally bringing the luck that Poland wanted.
Flammy, the Flamingo, doing its job this time round at the United Cup. It was used last year when they did an activation down at Wiley's Bath, and it has stayed strong for Team Poland. It's been a big mascot for them and a lucky charm. Oh, well, it looks like Flammy as well is also getting an opportunity to get in the team photo.
Yeah, these nights don't happen that often for all players. Obviously, Iga has had substantial success, but not everyone is walking away from a competition in tennis undefeated. It's a rare breed that goes away often undefeated, but for these players tonight, there will be some big celebrations. It was almost on the stroke of midnight that Jan Zielinski hit the stroke of the night, a bullet of a forehand to put the silverware in their hands, and they are crowned United Cup champions of 2026. Casey, this tournament goes from strength to strength. It has showcased over the last 4 editions, including this one, everything that is superb about tennis.
Sure does, Petch, and I think a team of very deserving winners. Team Poland, since its inauguration, the United Cup, they have been at the forefront of this event, and it has been exciting to see them win this in 2026.
A unique trophy, a unique competition, and we have absolutely loved having your company for the last 10 days. It was almost 10 out of 10 for Belinda Bencic in the end. She couldn't quite carry her nation across the finishing line. It is Team Poland who take it for the very first time. We look forward to having you back in 2027 for this magnificent competition.